The FY2016 budget has seen a dramatic increase in the number of weapons funded, particularly in the air-launched weapons sphere. We've seen an increased number of AMRAAM, Sidewinder missiles, for example, then also air-to-ground munitions such as JDAM and SDB-1. The number of Sidewinder and AMRAAM missiles has increased sharply. AMRAAM numbers have increased from 200 to 429, with Sidewinder increasing from 470 to 733. So that's quite a significant increase compared to the FY15 budget. In money terms, this means an increase to the AMRAAM budget of 237 million US dollars, and then for Sidewinder of 142 million US dollars. So we can see a significant increase in the amount of funding in these areas. The biggest increases can be found in air-to-ground weapons, such as Hellfire and JDAM kits. Procurement of JDAM munitions has increased from just over 4,000 FY15 to just over 12,000 in FY2016. The increase in funding for air-launched weapons is largely due to a much higher demand for air operations in recent years. We've seen increased air patrols over Eastern Europe, for example, and in the Pacific. This leads to the increased demand for air-launched air-to-air weapons. In terms of air-to-ground strike weapons, we've seen increased airstrikes over Iraq and Syria, which is leading to the demand we see for JDAM kits and Hellfire weapons. There's also a need to plan for the future, an acknowledgement that future stocks may not be adequate in later years if they have to maintain a high tempo operations like this. The major industry winners from the FY16 budget for weapons programs, Raytheon will be happy due to increased funding for their AMRAAM and Sidewinder missiles, and Lockheed Martin stand to gain through their Hellfire partnership. But the big winners are really Boeing, with the significant rise in JDAM kits, but then also the restart of the small diameter bomb program. We weren't expecting that program to restart, with focus instead due to shift to the SDB-2 munition, which is manufactured by Raytheon. However, the increased use of the weapon over the last 6 to 12 months has meant that demand is there increasingly, and it's not only funded in war funding OCO budget, but it's also funded in the base budget as well, which is a sign that the weapon still has a great utility and is really required. So that's great news for Boeing, meaning that they have a much greater stake in the budget than they were expecting. More detailed analysis of the FY16 budget and its impact on weapons programs can be found in a detailed report on shop.ihs.com. This also includes reports on air platforms, sea platforms and systems, and we've provided a monthly report providing the impact on key weapons programs to pull that analysis out for you.